How did you first begin with the research?
The research I did was experimental nuclear. I saw this ad on the door that said, learn how to meditate, and it had a bullet point, and then one of them jumped out at me and said, you can get by with less sleep. I said, I need that. So I went and took my banana and paid $25, a special student price, and learned how to meditate. And it turned out it was a natural for me. Very first time I tried, I thought I had been sitting there for maybe 10, 15 minutes, got up when somebody tapped me and said, it's time to go. And I thought, only just started. And it turned out I'd been there like an hour and a half. One day, I was sitting there in a meditation, and then I started thinking about the software I was writing. And when I did, I saw in my mind, I saw this roll, just like it's coming off a roll, and there was my programs coming down there. And then I saw one that was red. Most of them were black on white, like you'd expect. It's like looking at a printout. And it would go through my card deck, and I'd see one with red, and I'd stop it, and I'd look at it and noted it. And then I'd find the next one. I found like 3 or 4 of them. And then next time I got back in the lab, I looked at those cards, and I found errors on them. So when I got that startled me, and I started to play with it more. And I found some errors that indeed were card punch errors. And I thought, that's not even errors in code. How do I know that card has a punch error? Because it's very hard to tell. When you look at it, they all look fine. You can't tell something that's a 1/10 of a millimeter, out of line. But I realized, geez, there's a whole nother part of reality that has to do with consciousness that I don't know anything about. I'm a physicist. Physicists model reality. That's what they do. And here I was, right in my face. There's another part to reality that's consciousness-centered. So that's really where it all started.
Can I bring you back to that experience?
Yeah.
So you're meditating, and in meditation, you saw errors in the code.
Yes.
That you couldn't see physically with your eyes.
Right.
And some other area of consciousness had perceived errors that were indiscernible to you, through your eyes.
What's the problem? So I put that, I didn't intend to, but just thinking about it, I put that intent out there. Mm-hmm. And when I put that intent out there, I started seeing my lines of code. And it's like, what's that? Oh, I recognize that. That's my code.
And was it all accurate?
It was always accurate.